2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should be...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Richardson in at the 3 spot. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Harrison Durant in as the forwards. James Harden out there with MP, and it's Claxton in at the center position. Now here's MP, coming off a terrific game against New York. Smart outside. Pass to Schroeder. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, Dennis Schroeder taking advantage of the pick and roll action. Very good decision maker.
MP way outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Stolen by MP. Fast break. Here we go. And a big moment for MP announced recently. He'll be the featured athlete on the cover of NBA 2K23.
And there's some old heads, and they're saying, so what? But believe me, for MP and 2K, this is a huge deal. Congrats to MP for landing those honors.
Now here's Richardson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
Tatum against MP. There's the 3, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Schroeder with it. Now guarded by MP. Puts up a 3. Tatum can't hit.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
You know, I'm not sure James Harden has ever been labeled a point guard, despite the fact that he's a great facilitator. But last year, boy, that's exactly what he became. He took that challenge and ran with it.
Here's Schroeder. The Nets making their last shot. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And it was Kyrie Irving who vocalized that Harden should play the point.
You never know exactly what Kyrie's thinking, but boy, his IQ is unbelievable. He knew the dynamic between himself, Harden, and Durant, and when he told James to play the point guard, that is when this team took off.
And so it's Boston with it after the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Schroeder. Can't hit that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Back to MP. And stolen by Williams. Here's Richardson. Here's Schroeder. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And Boston calls time here. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it tough.
Substitutions on the court.
Boston trailing. Taking a look at the Celtics. Jabari Parker is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Horford in at center. Now here's Dunn. Tightly guarded. Cashes in the 12-footer.
Well, Chris Dunn remarkably comfortable in the mid-range. You get him the ball in that spot, he'll take care of the rest.
Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 9. A big decision for MP coming up this summer. Grant, he'll be fielding offers from around the league as he hits free agency.
And you know, it's strange that MP is already a free agent. A strange quirk in his contract. But he's set to capitalize on it, and he'll be a hot commodity indeed.
Brooklyn making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Millsap, and Harris is subbed in for Brown. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Parker. Smart's checked in for Pritchard. And it's Schroeder in for Dunn. Williams' shot is good.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He had 46 points and shot the ball extremely well from both the field and the line. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Irving, the pass to Griffin. Back to Irving. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Irving's got his first points of the night.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
Griffin against Schroeder. And Williams punches it home.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's MP. Nets keep it alive. Irving finds MP. There's the triple. And the Nets, another three.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Grant, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, he played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Cantor's checked in.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
And stolen by Williams. And they're running. Here's Tatum. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Boy, we have seen Jason Tatum improve each and every year. Not just his productivity, guys. He's so skilled. But it's the leadership. It's the maturity for his age. That's really striking.
James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
You get the sense that Jason Tatum has a drive to be great. This is a young player who doesn't lack for confidence. I love watching him play.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Smart with the ball. Durant covering. And Kenner with the slam.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
They get it back.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And it's a 5-point Boston lead. The Nets have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Pass to Claxton. Out to Harris. Here's MP. Can they get it? Connects from downtown. MP's got 15 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Celtics. They're up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Celtics with the lead. Harden at the 2 with Harris at small forward. Nicholas Claxton out there with Kevin Durant. And it's MP in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Well, Jason Tatum at 6'8" with authority. That's nice.
MP way outside. It's tipped. Schroeder against Harden. Schroeder passes to Smart. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Smart has gotten his second bucket.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Boston shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Pass to Richardson. Outside Schroeder. Oh, there's the alley.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Smart with the bucket.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Marcus Smart's game, right? Just because you make contact with him doesn't mean he's not going to finish.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Harden. There's the drive. And then Harden with the jam.
It is so difficult to guard Harden on the drive. Tremendous finishing at the hoop, but he's also elite at drawing fouls.
MP drives in. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 19 points.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now here's Dunn, covered by MP. MP against Tatum. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And the Celtics another 3.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Pass to Harris to the inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Harris. MP's got 6 points in the quarter. Boston has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Dunn. Sweet little floater. And the Celtics lead by 8.
That's unblockable, that floater. One of the many shots in Dunn's arsenal.
MP. Aldridge down low. He's against Horford. And there's a 3-second violation. Brooklyn making some changes. Millsap, he's checked in for Harris. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for MP. Canner's checked in for Boston. Parker comes in for Dunn. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
The Celtics have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. And the Nets shooting around 51%. That's a good number. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. Tatum finds Williams. Second shot opportunity.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
And they've consistently drilled that mid-range jumper as well, and that's really opened things up for them.
MP way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. MP's got 9 points now in the second half. Boston's shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Back to Schroeder over MP. Here's Williams. The kick to Tatum. Gets an open look and hits it.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to MP. The 3 is up. Claxton down low. MP, the pass to Irving. Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. And it's Kanter with a rebound.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Brooklyn has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. MP outside. Fires the 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. MP's got 27.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Smart passes to Tatum. Outside Schroeder. Floats one. And he sinks the layup. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Kyrie Irving. And the Celtics also making a change. Richardson's checked in for Kanter. Outside, Williams. Pass to Schroeder. Richardson for 3. Counted from distance.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Durant's shot is off.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
To the paint. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His first foul. Team second.
The first one falls.
Boston. Josh Richardson. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Brooklyn's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's MP. And a nice finish on the layup. MP's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
His 4th personal. 3rd team foul.
Schroeder with it. It's Smart on the wing. Pass to Richardson. Outside Schroeder. And he lobs it up. And out of bounds. The Nets will take it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
The Nets have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, drop the hammer, KD. How confident is this guy at the cup?
Boston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Schroeder passes to Richardson. Back to Schroeder. Inside. Williams controls the rebound and the putback. And the Celtics lead by 17.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game, They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And boy, did they need to win this game after dropping the first two matchups against this squad. Now they can go into the final game of the season series with a ton of confidence.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 17. There's a minute 17 left in the final quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Robert Williams.
The defense has just looked utterly lost trying to slow him down. He's consistently just getting high percentage shots because of how hard he's working. He's doing pretty much whatever he can to get open and making the most of those opportunities.
I'll tell you, this team depends on him to lead them, and he did just that tonight. He doesn't take this responsibility lightly. You could tell it was important for him to grab a win here. Here's Fernando. Rebounded by the Nets. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Hits the trifecta. And the Celtics lead by 16.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Down low. Here's Fernando. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
From deep, MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's in there.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.
Pull up to the spotlight, yeah, I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean. Never got a ring, though, yeah, I mean. Still Hall of Fame, though, yeah, I mean. You gotta respect that, yeah, I mean. I ain't gotta stress that, yeah, I mean. You talking about a list that I'm looking top 3. Give a about a league, ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like, if you try, then I'm trying to get the cake. You try and capitalize, but I'm trying to capture face. Switch pace if the fakes try hate. Snakes are shaped like the food that they ate. And can't shake off the dirt from the day. The derby don't wait if the herd in the way. It's harder to say that you learn from mistakes the minute they... Different days, still the same chase. Little bit of grit with a little bit of grace. Tell me what it takes to uplift a whole team. Cause you could be shallow even if you roll deep. Couldn't even fathom, but I guess we gon' see how you went from having cold feet to platinum and gold teeth. This for all my OCs and my... Tell me we gon' like it's 03. Pull up to the spotlight, yeah, I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean. Never got a ring though, yeah, I mean. Still Hall of Fame though, yeah, I mean. You gotta respect that, yeah, I mean. I ain't gotta stress that, yeah, I mean. You talking about a list that I'm looking top 3. Give a about a league, ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like, I'm a franchise like a Houston Rocket. Remember used to pull her to the stupid. That was back before I was used to options. Now I got autonomy, I choose to. Your shot with, who your pilots, who the two in the cockpit, who decide when it